Hey there again, it's Chris Higgins here at the Dream Team with Bill Downing. Bill, always a pleasure to see you.
You as well, Chris.
Thank you, thank you. Today we're talking about the season that we're entering in, and I wanted to ask Bill a couple of questions because Bill is on the front line speaking with maybe you and many other people who are either trying to sell currently, were trying to sell but didn't, and maybe wondering what to do over the next 6 months. What are you hearing at this point, Bill?
It's funny, Chris, just like you said, I'm speaking with so many sellers, potential sellers, about the time of year.
Right.
They're asking me if their home has been on the market and they've been trying to sell throughout the summer. Now we're in the fall, and they're thinking of maybe taking their home off, not selling until springtime. Their main question to me is, well, how can my house possibly sell as we get into fall and winter? And Chris, what would be your best response to that?
Well, I hear it every year. And because we live in Cleveland, because we're up north and we see this cold season, the seasonality, the mindset is let's wait till spring. Nobody's going to do anything.
Right.
I understand the holidays are a factor. Nobody really wants to have strangers coming through when the Christmas decoration is up and Thanksgiving dinner is cooking. But the reality is that so many sellers take their homes off the market and then they wait. And what we see is this year over year, the seasonality where the flood of sellers starts again in the spring. And I'm going to put a little graphic on the screen here in a minute. It's going to show the seasonality about the best time of the year to sell as a seller, when you have the most seller market conditions, and maybe some of the worst times to sell, because it's all about supply and demand. So when you go through these next few months and there simply is fewer homes available for buyers to pick from, it's actually a great opportunity as a seller to stand out. So I would encourage anybody who, number one, has been trying to sell certainly, but thinking about, is this the right time? I'd really encourage them to have more of a detailed conversation about their particular neighborhood, their particular property. And there are different properties that will make a factor of the season, but in most cases, generally speaking, the wintertime can actually be quite advantageous simply because there's fewer homes competing with that buyer. So that's probably what most people are thinking when you have that conversation. It's tough to overcome.
Yeah, absolutely. And the way you described it is perfect. It is a lot about supply and demand.
Right.
Many people taking their homes off the market right now. There's buyers
There's a
out there
shortage.
looking to sell.
There are buyers.
Exactly.
There are buyers. And again, when they all come back on the market in the summer, there's actually more homes than there are buyers. So when you have more supply than the demand, your pricing is held down. It's tougher to sell. It's more competitive. So I would really, really encourage anybody you're speaking with, let's have a more detailed conversation about the potential opportunities that may exist here in the next few months. So awesome topic, Bill. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. You know how to reach us here at the Dream Team. Bill Downing, Chris Higgins. Call us anytime. Thanks so much.